Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Sad 2 1v1, set in Sapienza, and supplied to us today by Sadxgames. So moving on to our briefing, Gian Mario Lorenzetti is a sinner. He dated 4 girls that were sinners, so they must perish. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the harbour. We're going to have a remote magnetic gas grenade stored up in the cafe basement, and we'll be bringing with us an magnetic gas grenade, a sniping rifle in a briefcase, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we require a priest's outfit. So we're going to make our way up and into the church. Now we don't have a lockpick, so we're going to go in through the main entrance here and over to the right hand side, making sure that the church staff members are not in the location. We're going to grab the church key and then head down into the basement where the priest's cell is, and down here we will locate a priest's outfit, and we can take out the surveillance system, although the surveillance system isn't strictly necessary, but always worthwhile dealing with if you have the opportunity. So once we have the priest outfit on, if we move quickly enough and make our way out into the graveyard, we will encounter our first target. Again, we have to be very wary, as most of the church staff are enforcers to this outfit. So we've just passed one of our targets. Here is our first target, and he's just about to leave. So we're going to lure him over to the corner area here by using our briefcase. And when he comes along to investigate, we can then get behind him, render him unconscious, and being masked by the tombstones, we can then drop him into the ocean. Now, as you noticed, we did pass one of our targets here, so we're just going to hang around in the graveyard behind this tombstone here, and our next target after a good few minutes will return, and we can also render her unconscious. So there she is, and given an opportunity, we can also drop her into the ocean. Now this is somewhat tricky. The timing has to be damn near impeccable, as we have a very narrow window with which to get this done. So once the church staff member finishes his cigarette and moves away, we're going to get into position, and as soon as he starts heading up those stairs, we're going to pounce on our target, and we have about 4 seconds to get her over the balcony or the banister and into the ocean before another church staff member arrives. So all we have to do now is get out of the area without being spotted by one of the enforcers, and we just about made that, and we can now head down to our next target, and they are located in the barber's shop on the way up to the plaza. So we're just going to head away from the church, and we're going to position ourselves in the barber's shop right in the corner of the room. There's another of our targets just leaving. We'll get to her shortly. So once we're right into the corner of the room, we're going to select our gas grenade. I'm just going to wait for this lady to come in and sit herself down, and then we're going to crouch down and we're going to throw our gas grenade at our target currently sat in the barber's chair. That will make both her and the barber sick, and with any luck our target will make her way to the apartment building to purge herself. Now we want to give the barber himself, or the hairstylist, a little bit of time to get away, because once we render our target here unconscious, he will turn around and come to this location to also purge himself. So once he's at a nice safe distance, we're going to render our target unconscious. We're going to very quickly drag her up the stairs, and then we're going to give her a neck massage to go with her nice new haircut. And then we're going to quickly retrieve our briefcase and exit the building. So next up, we're going to head to the ICA safe house, where we will be able to deal with our next target, who we just ran past. And now she's going to make her way down into the harbour area, and she is going to have a cigarette next to a moped. Now, for the more accurate shots amongst you, you may be able to do this with a pistol at slightly closer range, or even from the ICA safe house. I am a terrible shot, which is why I've brought the sniping rifle with maximum zoom capabilities so that I don't miss. So once we're out onto the ICA safe house roof, there is our target, currently having her cigarette, and we're going to put one hole into the petrol tank of the moped nearby to her. She will get interested and come over to investigate. Now, we have actually caused a bit of panic as well, but our target will either continue on with her routine, or in this instance go back to her routine and blow herself sky high. So one target remaining. We're going to retrieve our now empty briefcase, although we don't really need it as we have another stored up underneath the town hall, and we're going to make our way to said town hall and the ice cream parlor basement. And just luckily enough, our timing is such that the kitchen assistant has opened the door for us, otherwise we would have to wait around for him or the kitchen assistant in the basement to open the rear door for us. So once we have a egress into the building, we can then make our way into the basement, wait for the kitchen assistant to leave, retrieve our gas grenade from the briefcase, replace it in our briefcase, and then we can head out onto the plaza and our final target, who is located at the alfresco area. We're going to select our detonator, approach our target, and we're going to make her very, very sick. Now, usually when we do this, we will make her colleague sick, or her friend there sitting at the table with her. Occasionally we can make several people sick, but we are aiming to infect as little amount of people as possible. Otherwise, this young lady may go into the Caruso Villa to purge herself. So the less people we infect with the gas grenade, the better. So once she gets sick, she will make her way into the bathrooms underneath the ice cream parlor, and we can ask her very kindly, have you seen our car keys? They are labeled with a Ferrari badge. Otherwise, we're going to have to take a VW Beetle home. So apparently our keys are not down there. We can leave her there. That counts as an accident. We're going to drop our briefcase as well. And with all of our targets eliminated and no Ferrari keys, we are going to head for the VW Beetle exit and head out of the lovely seaside town of Sapienza. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and we gain a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.